Good evening, ladies. You're with Sandra. You're here for the 5 at 5. You know, when I'm always in this little area of the building that I am going to talk about beauty products. And something that I think you've realised by now is when I talk about beauty products, I have to talk about products that I really love myself, because I think you can really tell if I wasn't passionate about them. And there's certain brands that stand out that I am passionate about. And one of the requests that you're asking an awful lot about is about my tan, which we talked about Balm, and I'll keep revisiting that, obviously. But as I said to you before, the most important part of putting on a tan and a foundation or whatever is making sure that your skin underneath is ready for it. So we got good news. We have sort of some idea that we're getting out of here eventually, and we're going to start being able to get out. So what we need to start thinking about now is preparing our bodies in order to get out, wear the tan, get the short skirts on, the shorts, getting the arms out. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is body products. Something I'm really passionate about as well, and I wanted to talk about a brand that I'm really passionate about. The brand itself is a brand, it is called L'Occitane. And L'Occitane is from Provence in France. And as a brand, the reason I am hugely passionate about it, I've loved it for years, but their whole ethos and their whole vision is based on one is making the world more beautiful than we have done, and also working really closely with their partners and making sure that their product is eco-friendly and that their products is fair trade because they use a lot of natural products. And they have also, of recent this year, they've spent a huge amount of time investing and giving back to the HSC and the NHS. On Black Friday, they donated a lot of product out. They've put a huge bit of passion into giving back. And if you go on their own website, you can see an awful lot about their story. So I am hugely passionate about it, but the products speak for themselves. So regardless whether you never find out their story, the products themselves are just on a different level, okay? There's different little families within it, but the one that I adore and the one that I love the smell of and that I've been buying for a long time is the shea butter family. So I'm going to talk about my favourite products with it today. I've only got 5, so I've picked the 5 best that I've bought and used repeatedly over the years and that I've recommended for other people, and they also continue to love them. So the first thing we're going to do is I think we're going to start from the bottom up. Okay, so we're going to look at the bubble bath and the products that we're going to use in the bath. So the first thing I'm going to look at, so if you're like me and you love a bath, you hear me constantly talking about fill in your cup, have a nice bath, light the candles, have a cup of tea, have a glass of wine in the bath, whatever. But the products that you use in the bath can really, really help. And the reason I love this one is, one, it is obviously it's from L'Occitane, but 2, it's enriched with shea butter. So you're getting the nourishment from before you even start with your bubble bath, okay? Because a lot of bubble bath products have really stringent product in them, and they can really strip the skin of natural oils. Or shea butter is a natural product, but again, it is back to the brand. They have really looked closely at making it fair trade, and they work with they get all their shea butter from a place in West Africa called Burkina Faso, and it's all women. So it's all women that farm this product, okay? And they work really closely with them. It is well documented. There's lots of rigorous checks done on that. So it's really impressive what they're up to. So anyway, back to this. So obviously the shea butter that I'm talking about is in the bubble bath. It's 5%, so you're already getting that enriched product on your skin from just your bubble bath. I love this because what you do, it comes out like a lotion and you foam it up, and it's like a foam then on your body. It's so soft. It reduces dryness, and it gives you that really sort of luxurious, I always think of things like this, like a big like duvet, you know, like a big duvet for your skin. It's just so soft and nourishing. It isn't abrasive when it touches your skin. It's so soft and it leaves just a lasting impression on your skin. Well, that's what this does. So starting with your bubble bath, this is the one for me. And this is a huge huge size as well. So it's 500 mils. It is €29, so you only need a tiny wee bit of that, okay? And what you could also do then, if you wanted to use this, this is also excellent for men. So it's you can use men and women, and the shea butter is great for shaving as well. So whether you're a lady and you shave your legs in the bath or whatever, a man do it in the shower or even over the sink, you can put a little bit of this on your brush for a man, and it's very soothing on the skin, non-abrasive. So that's what we're starting with, our bubble bath, and it's €29. All right. So the next thing then, maybe a lot of you don't have baths. I know a lot of people don't, and they're really, or even if they do, they don't like them. I know some people say to me, "Oh, I don't really like a bubble bath because it feels like you're sitting in your own dirt." I don't get that at all personally, but I can understand why some people do. My one of my children does not like a bath at all. The other one loves a bath. But so this is now your shower gel, your shower cream. So you can use this on your hair and your body, okay? Again, a very popular one for men and women. And again, you're getting your shea butter, your 5% shea and that, so you're getting a really soft finish on that. It's very soft in the skin, very, very nourishing. And again, it's enriched with the shea and it's delicate enough and cleanses your body and cleanses your hair as well. So it is a 250 ml product. You need very, very little of it, and that one is $18.50. This is just beautiful as well. You know, if you were soaking your hands or soaking your feet, which we're going to come to in a minute, what I done when I was off last week, I gave myself a pedicure and a manicure, and I just had put some of that in concentrated form into a basin of hot water and just sat my feet in it for a while. It was just lovely and intensive and soft, and it softened my skin then for what I was going to do next. So yeah, that is the shower cream, the body shower cream, suitable for both men and women, and as I say, it is $18.50. Now, the next product then I'm going to look at, so we've cleansed our bodies now, we're coming out of the bath, and this is where a lot of people then will notice when you're using the wrong product on your skin. You should never come out of a bath or shower and your skin be red. If that's happening, your skin is so dry, it's too dry. So whether it's dry because of the products that you're using in the shower bath, or your skin is dehydrated and it needs much more moisture than you're giving it, okay? So then if you started shaving on top of that, then that just causes you know, it's just aggravating the skin, and don't even think about putting fake tan on over skin like that, because it's just going to be patchy and you're never going to be able to get that sort of that softening or that lovely even look that we need when we're putting on tan. So what you need to do is make sure that your skin is nourished from underneath. So think of your body cream and that as a bit like your cleanser. So it's going in, soaking into the skin as that first layer. So it's plumping up the underneath the surface of the skin. And now what we're going to do is we're going to give that a double whammy now by making sure that our body is getting extra nourishment when we come out. Another wee tip for you coming out of the shower, I know there's probably a woman there 80 going, I've been drying my body for 80 years, don't you be telling me want to dry my body. But this is just a wee tip, especially for those ladies who's asking about tan, is pat your skin, don't dry your skin, but the areas that you find that your skin is dry, get the corner of the towel and give it, especially see your elbows, give it a really good, but don't, make sure your towel's dry, your skin will be wet, make sure your towel's dry, give it a really good hard scrub along there, at the tops of your knees, at the tops of your foot where I would get it, and then around your toes, and then around your heels, and then around your hands as well. So let's look at this. This is one of my favorite out of the whole range. So it's an ultra rich body cream. You probably, and everybody says this to me, people don't realize, but I'm actually really, really dry skin, both on my face and my body, but I do look after it. I've been looking after it for years. But this here is just, it's a superb product. So this is your ultra rich body cream. So this is perfect for someone who is really, really dry. And even if you weren't really, really dry, use this as a treatment twice a week to soften. It's like an intensive treatment. So even if you're normal, just use this twice a week on those areas, like I've said, your hands, your elbows, across the décolletage, your knees, even and around your feet, and sit that on. Let it sink in for about 10 minutes, and then just moisturize the excess on. Give yourself a wee massage. So the beauty about this one is that it's 25% shea butter, so you can see the difference. So your bubble bath and your shower gel had 5%. Now we have just zipped this up 10 times by giving you your 25%. So you need very little of this, okay? It is beautiful. The smell of this range is so delicate. I'm not going to say feminine, because it's not feminine, because men use it too. It's just very clean. It's a lot of, that clean cotton smell. It sort of has that, but there's some essential oils in it as well, and they would take you, like those products that you smell when you're on holidays, and just sort of resonates with all those lovely treatments and spas and things that we do. But this is beautiful, but it's very delicate. It's not overpowering. You can still put your perfume on over these. It'll not be too much. So the body cream, it is, for me, one of the best products on the market for the body, and there's 79% of users after 2 weeks say that they notice a difference in their skin with this one. So 79% of users, so that is huge, and that's after just 2 weeks. Normally, as I've told you before, with skincare, it normally takes up to 28 days or up to 5 weeks to see a difference in your skin. Your skin will feel different, but it won't look different. But the research shows that this here is 79% see and feel a difference after 2 weeks. So it is €39. It is a huge big tub. It's 200 milliliters, so a really good big tub. You need a little bit, and it'll go an awful long way. So this is one of my favorites. This is going to fly, and it is €39. Now, so finally now we're going to come to the areas. These are two areas that's very important if you're tanning, as your hands and your feet. These are also beautiful presents, and at certain times of the year to L'Occitane do little sets with this. But the first thing I'm going to talk about the feet, because this is what I used, as I said, with these when I was doing my pedicure when I was off. This is an award-winning product. It has won quite a lot of awards. And it is the Foot Balm, and it's enriched with shea butter as well, 25%. So you're getting the same amount of concentrate as you do in the Ultra Rich Body Cream. It is, shea butter has been used by sub-Saharan women for decades, hundreds and hundreds of years. So the fact that we're using it now makes sense. So this one here is 25%. It's enriched with D-panthenol, which soothes and sort of almost like an antiseptic sort of. It's got antiseptic properties, which is very good for any areas in the foot that maybe a wee bit touch of athlete's foot, or fungus on your nails or something like that. That will really, really help that. So this is a beauty. So what I would suggest now is fill your lovely buckets up, or some of you might have those nice foot spas. Put in one of your oils, or one of your creams, so your shower cream or your bubble bath, or you could even put a bit of the bubble bath in, and then coat your feet in the enriched body cream and sink them into the water. Let that sit in there. Let your about 10 minutes, maybe more. Even get a cup of tea. Sit back with your book. I actually had a coffee and read my book. I was loving life, I have to say. And then I took it out and just sat a towel beside me, and I just sat my feet on there. And before, I didn't even dry my feet. What I did, I just coated them in this. Okay. And I just then wrapped the towel around them and just sat then for another 25 minutes. So then when I dried that off, then I put this on. So this is the product that was going to do the real heavy duty work. So it's going to really, really help noticeably reduce that roughness. So every day you can use this as a balm. So just massage it into the tops of your foot and around your toes and around your heels. And then, as I say, if you want then twice a week, then you can use it, or even once a week. Really coat that. Another lovely tip for an at-home sort of foot thing is what I would do as well is coat your feet in that, put your feet into 2 sandwich bags, and then wrap them in a towel, or put on socks over the top. And if you can't go to sleep, go to bed, and you wake up in the morning and you've new feet. you've new feet. So these are beautiful. So this one here, 91% of the consumers noticed a difference in their feet. And that's amazing, because I know statistics and anything over sort of a certain percentage is amazing, and 91 is nearly off the charts. So that is a beauty. Really good size as well. It's 150 ml. It is €25, so you're getting a great product for the, that's going to last you a long time. Because unlike foot cream, you won't be using it daily because it's not as accessible as a hand cream. You'd be putting that on all the time, but your foot's normally always covered. So this is something that you'll be doing consciously at night. So that's that. That's the body or the foot cream, and that is €25. And then finally, now we are not forgetting about our hands, the one part of our body that's used more than anything. So it is the same thing. Now this is a 20% shea butter concentrate. The reason for that, if it was any higher, it would be too, our hands would be too sticky or too slimy. So it's a 20% shea butter. This is also cleans up with the awards. It's got so many awards. You can Google it, you will see that. There's actually extracts of honey, almond and coconut oil within this as well. But the beauty about this one, and I have used so many hand creams over the years. I don't know if many of you knew this, but years ago I was air crew for a long time, and we lived with hand cream in our pockets. So I have used every hand cream in the market. For me, this is the best one because of the absorption. It just dries right into your hands, and that's why you can see that 20% is not 25%, because that's why people use it. So again, same price, it is €25. Another lovely treat for you is to do what I've told you with your feet, is obviously wash them, soak them, and then get the cream on them, then wrap them, or sort of let that sink in like an intensive mask. Put your hands in 2 sandwich bags, and then put on a pair of gloves or a pair of mittens and let it soak. Now, you'll probably not do that at night at bed, but you could do it for 20 minutes, a half an hour at home, and during the day, and that is a beautiful treatment, and it'll really soften. And like this year, more than ever, hand cream sales have just rocketed because of we're using our antiseptic wipes and our gel so much. So this will always continue to be a big one, I think, because I don't think that's ever going to go away. So, sorry, I'm just talking, it's like verbal diarrhea, but I have to tell you everything and the reasons I've chosen these. And it's not just because they look nice or they smell nice. These are hard working products. And I wouldn't back them if I didn't believe in them myself. These are the ones that I use. Love everything. I say the scent, the consistency, but most importantly is the active ingredients in them. So that is my little 5 at 5 on L'Occitane. Hope you enjoyed it. We really need to start getting that body ready for the summer and getting out for coming out of lockdown. The big glow up, as the young ones call it, and we can have a glow up too. So we're going to get the body ready. We're going to throw this in now over the next couple of weeks about different things. We're going to look at our nails. We're going to look at our feet. We're going to look at all different things that we can get our body ready. Our eyebrows, you name it. Because none of us, everything, I literally have not been near a hairdresser, and everything I do are the products I buy. I'm buying them in here and doing my own thing. Customer rang me there now and I was curling my hair. So you just have got to get, but the product is there. It's just about maybe talking you through it and helping you understand it. I hope you're all full of Easter eggs and enjoyed eating up, and this next Easter's not going to be like this. Remember, we are going to be so busy doing stuff and being away that we're not going to have time to eat Easter eggs, but I hope you did and had a lovely time with your family and getting out and about. So I will see you all again tomorrow for more fashion, and in the meantime, stay safe. We're nearly there. Big hugs to you all, and I will see you tomorrow.